All right, everybody, calling all foodies. PIX11 celebrating Restaurant Week. We're very excited about this. For the next 5 weeks, we'll be tempting your taste buds by highlighting so many diverse restaurants in each borough. That's what makes each borough so unique.
Absolutely. And today we are kicking things off in Brooklyn, which has one of the highest Middle Eastern populations in the city. Tanoreen Restaurant on 3rd Avenue in Brooklyn specializes in Palestinian and Middle Eastern food. But most importantly, it's known for making you feel like you are family as soon as you arrive. We love restaurants like that. We're joined by co-owner Jumana Bishara. She joins us this morning along with Alyssa Schmid with NYC and Company, which coordinates Restaurant Week. Welcome to both of you ladies. Thanks for being with us.
Great spread.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Fantastic spread. We understand Tanoreen has been around for 25 years, so you've had over 2 decades to perfect these delicious recipes. I'm curious, how did the pandemic impact your business?
Well, it was difficult for us as it was for everybody, I would imagine, but we have a very loyal customer base that really came through for us in beautiful Bay Ridge and beyond. Our takeout and delivery business was established already, so the transition to that was not so difficult. And we really relied on, like I said, the loyalty of our patrons who really came through and were ordering frequently for takeout and delivery, and then coming to sit in our outdoor space that we built last summer. Some have even gone so far as to send contributions for our furloughed floor staff. So we're really very grateful to have a fantastic following.
Yeah, I mean, you can see why you have such a following. The food just looks absolutely amazing. But Alyssa, you know, family-owned restaurants like this one, they have really taken a hit during the pandemic, but they're really the backbone of New York City at the same time. You have Restaurant Week, which is really becoming a month. What was the decision to kind of expand it longer to help these restaurants get back?
We expanded Restaurant Week this summer to actually the longest in-person dining period ever to ensure that we were giving restaurants the option to entice new customers for an extended period of time. And the hope is that new diners will come out to these restaurants and explore new neighborhoods, come out to Bay Ridge and Brooklyn, try a new restaurant, Tanoreen, where maybe you haven't been before. If you're typically just dining in Manhattan, there's so many great options, and this is a great time to get out and explore those options.
Yeah. Absolutely, exploring these restaurants and really exploring culture, right? Because we learn a lot about culture through food. I'm curious, Alyssa, how many restaurants are participating in Restaurant Week this year?
We have about 530 that are participating. Another thing that we did, though, this year that's a little bit different than in the past is we gave restaurants the flexibility to offer Restaurant Week menu items for either 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or 5 weeks. So that way they can ensure that they have the proper staff set up and are able to offer it when it makes most sense for them. But in total, throughout those 5 weeks, it's about 530 restaurants in 75 different neighborhoods across all 5 boroughs. All
right, so Jumana, you co-own Tanoreen, like we said, along with your mom, right? Chef Rawia, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Yeah. And she's responsible for, I guess, some of the most popular dishes that come out of your kitchen. You brought some of these amazing platters to us here in the studio, and I see you have some of those dishes right there on your screen. Maybe you can describe some of what we're looking at here this morning.
So this is our mezze platters that we offer for catering, but they make up the traditional mezze spread on an Arab food table. Combination of different small plates. You have in front of you some of the most popular, which are hummus, baba ganoush, feta cheese salad, eggplant salad. There's cauliflower salad in there. A lot of these are meant to be eaten cold. Some of them can be served warm, but it's really just a sampling of our most popular dishes. A lot of which are also actually vegan. So we are known for our lamb dishes here at Tanoreen, but it's a place where omnivores and carnivores and pescatarians can all come and enjoy a fantastic meal.
I love it.
Oh my goodness.
What's blowing your mind?
What is this right here? Can you get a shot of this?
It has walnuts, right?
It's got these walnuts on top. What is this?
That's called mahamada. So that's a red bell pepper and walnut spread with pomegranate molasses and olive oil.
What are these chips here?
Those are za'atar chips. Za'atar is the quintessential Middle Eastern spice. It's made of dried thyme with sesame seeds and olive oil.
This bell pepper dish is unbelievable.
I'm going to give it a try, but I'll let you go ahead and
partake.
This is unbelievable. It looks so good. Jumana, I love the family style setup, right? Because it's all about communion, coming together, breaking bread. Tell us about Chef Rawia, your mom. She has a very, very special item here. The beet hummus. What is that?
So you could, there are a lot of different hummus varieties at this point, but our beet hummus is beets with chickpeas, tahini, and olive oil, some lemon. It's beautiful in color. It's tangy. It's smooth. It's delicious. My mom has been cooking food at the restaurant the way she would in our home for the past, as you said, over 20 years. Yeah. We really do see ourselves as cultural food ambassadors, as you mentioned earlier. And we think that this is a really fair representation of Palestinian food, the way that you would eat it authentically in an Arab home.
Real quick, we're almost out of time here. Alyssa, I just want to get in. Usually people are so used to the price points that are set for Restaurant Week, right? You have one price for lunch, one price for dinner. This kind of blew up this year. So what are you doing?
Yeah, we changed the pricing completely this year, and that was to make it more flexible and inclusive for all restaurants to participate, from quick service eateries to high-end dining. So we're offering $21 lunches and dinners and $39 lunches and dinners, dependent on individual restaurant price points. That includes an entree and at least one side, but we encourage the restaurants to offer more to meet those price points. And then we're also offering a $125 signature dining series for those that are looking to splurge a little bit this year and celebrate after a long time of being inside.
Hey, it all sounds amazing. What do you got there? Champagne? 5 o'clock somewhere.
Right? We were toasting to you.
Cheers to you.
On.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
And all you're doing, amazing.
And regards to Chef Rawia, I'm having some of the hummus. It's amazing.
You gotta try the bell pepper.
I will. That's next. And the cauliflower.
Well, thank you so much, guys. We really do appreciate you coming on and talk about this and kicking off our coverage of Restaurant Week, which is really a month. Congrats to you. Good luck, okay? Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a great day.
Enjoy.
You too. It runs through August 22nd. You can stop by Tanoreen Restaurant on the corner of 75th Street, 3rd Avenue in Brooklyn. Say hello to both of them.
Yes.
And Chef Rawia. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. We'll pass them along. And OG perked up when they said it was vegan.
Yeah.